What is happening, guys? Martin is back again. You know where we are, so let's get into it. So, guys, I'm just touching base with you in respect to this fragrance. About to go and do my training and everything else like that. So, yes, guys, it's one of those times of year that the fragrances are good, but in lockdown, I'm sure it's not necessarily just myself. I'm sure it could have been yourselves as well. We're putting some weight during lockdown, and we've got to be very conscious to keep it off, especially for health and even mentally, guys. So, if you can, try and just be conscious of your calorie intake is what I'd say as a starting point. Use MyFitnessPal if you can as well on your phones to just try and at least just monitor what you're eating. Even me, as I say, I've come to it as well, and I need to lose the excess weight. So monitor your calories, guys. It makes it a lot easier if you're monitoring your calories. Then you get into a routine and you understand realistically how to try and bring your weight down. So look at your age, obviously your height. Maybe just do a Google search. You can check out what the average height and weight will be as well. Sorry, average weight will be for your height and age. Excuse me. And then from there, you can always, just try to be conscious of that, try and bring it down. If you can go to the gym as well, that's an added bonus. If not, at least try and be conscious of your calories, guys, because we're wearing these fragrances and we're doing certain things, but what is the fragrance if you don't feel happy in yourself? And what is the fragrance if you don't feel comfortable ultimately mentally in your own skin? So ultimately, guys, but thank you very much for the comments, likes, and subscriptions. I do appreciate it. But ultimately, in respect to this fragrance, final thoughts. So this is the as I say, Vibrant Leather Metal. I've had it now for a few days, and yes, I am happy with it. One of the things I'll say, guys, again, some people may be expecting too much from these fragrances. So yes, you paid £20, you paid a little bit more, but at the end of the day, guys, you sort of do get what you pay for. Don't expect beast mode performance in everything. Don't expect, some amazing compliments. Don't expect amazing results, because you get what you pay for. You could have bought, I don't know, David Beckham fragrance for £10. What realistically are you expecting to get from that? But for some reason, the Zara fragrances seem to get a lot of flack. But at the same time, they're one of the high street brands, in a sense, that are releasing so many fragrances. So this is why it's sort of useful to have something to play with, and sort of maybe useful to have a few things to reach for, not necessarily meaning that you're going to go and spend, buy every single thing that comes out. So hopefully, guys, again, as I want to say again, I do appreciate the likes have really increased. So by all means, guys, keep it going. If this will save you some time and some money, please just give this video a like, and also do not forget to subscribe. Anyway, guys, so the perfumer here, again, forgive me for pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's Dauphine Bougie, I want to say. And again, just having a look now, just doing some background research. But this lady is, one of the key perfumes, it seems, out there. She's released, or at least done fragrances in respect of Dolce & Gabbana K, the 2019 version. She's done D Squared, Issey Miyake Scents as well. Even Issey Miyake in 2009, she's done Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal, Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal à Paris. She's done aussi. J'étais en train de parler français. Kenzo, Le Artisan, Le Beau. She's done Termugler Aura as well. She's really been involved in what she's been doing as well. Valentina Pink. So for even, for ladies fragrances, I mean, she's really up there. And that's what's interesting. Again, this is in the men's section, but at the same time, there's not necessarily any specifics to say this is definitely a man's fragrance. And I do take the view that is a unisex fragrance. So for those that don't know, just a quick one. This is the bottle. This is what you're looking at, guys. And when it comes down to it, guys, my question was, what does this smell like? What is it about? I was looking at different fragrance reviews as well to see if anyone picked up on it. But funny enough, please forgive me, I don't remember your name, but you picked up on it, and I said, that is exactly it. And you picked up on it, and you had, in my opinion, one of the YouTube comments picked up on it straight away. What does it smell like? And I just couldn't work it out until the comment was made, and I said, actually, that makes sense. The opening, not so much, but the dry down smells like this, guys. Believe it or not, Victor and Rolf Spicebomb. So what's interesting as well is, like, this one, the opening, I can't quite pinpoint. The opening is nice. As I say, it's citric and it's fresh. But if you imagine the opening of this one without the bomb, so to speak, without the blast of cinnamon, without this blast of maybe bergamot and everything else going on that gives it such the hype it got then. And in my opinion, still one of the best fragrances to go for all-round fragrances. It has been slightly reformulated, and in a way you can imagine that this is like an aqua version to this one, or this is like a sport version to this one in the dry down. So the opening, it seems to be slightly more of this type of greeny, could even be geranium or some form of floral, maybe magnolia or something like that. Maybe with a touch of maybe some cinnamon, some sort of spice as well in the opening. But the dry down seems to go alongside this, just without the explosive cinnamon, without this type of pepper note as well. You get this pink pepper that you get in here. It doesn't seem to be in this one. It seems to be like this is a calmed down version, or even a watered down version of Spicebomb. And this is why everyone was saying it was so creamy, or what I was saying anyway. Why it's such a creamy fragrance and everything else like that. And just looking at the note breakdown for the Spicebomb as well. In the base again is saffron, and then in the mid notes we got saffron, and then it's saying that in the base we got some vetiver, and again this type of, if it's grapefruit or lemon or something like that, which again I was picking up on when I did say this is like a citric note, that's potentially what it could be. It could be grapefruit. Some of you guys have said 1 million. I personally don't really get the 1 million vibe from this one, because it's not really 1 million to me. It has definitely grapefruit in there, and again it's this blast of cinnamon, but I don't really pick up on like a heavy, how could I say, a heavy spicy note in this one. But for me, 1 million is just so potent. That's a different sort of field. This one, again, I'm gonna go with this, guys. This is what it smells like to me. So it smells like, I say, it smells like without the fizz from this one, you're getting like the dry down, the creaminess, maybe some sandalwood. I don't know if there's even maybe some suede or something there in the base, but this seems to be slightly more, as I say, reserved, chilled out version of Spicebomb, in my opinion, just without the bang, basically. I'm still going to go with Spicebomb. Funny enough, I don't pick up on any tobacco in this one. So I say this is why I think it could be a unisex fragrance, and women could wear this one as well. Longevity wise, again, I did mention in the video, so you guys asked again about longevity. It's definitely an office fragrance, guys. Definitely in the gym, actually. I've been wearing this to the gym, and I've not necessarily had compliments, but I'm aware of the fragrance smell itself while I'm in the gym, which is always a good thing. And I didn't feel it was cloying. I didn't feel it was too much. I felt it was amicable for what it was, what I was doing. It was heavy enough to cut through the air, but not so heavy that I felt drowned in the smell, which is really good. So all in all, guys, as a final thoughts video, is this worth £20? If you're new to fragrances and you're not too sure, when it comes to Zara fragrances, I would say yes. If you are quite adept now to fragrances, you're quite, your fragrance collection is going crazy. You've got 80 plus bottles. Maybe this one, guys, you're not really going to add anything new, especially if you already got Spicebomb. I would stick with Spicebomb. I've even known women to wear Spicebomb, put it that way. So I've worn this one out in the club, and within, literally just walking past somebody and being asked, what is that fragrance? So this is one of those fragrances, guys, that again, maybe it doesn't get as much hype anymore, but in all honesty, guys, this is a staple fragrance, and this is probably like since this one came out, I think this one came out when I'm going to say 2000, and let's have a look. They've even got it 2006, 2005, 2006, this one came out. So with this one, guys, again, compliments are going to come, and I'm assuming when the time comes, compliments will come with this one as well. But the only thing I could get, or the one thing I would suggest to be conscious of with this one, guys, is that you may, compared to Spicebomb, when you've got this like leather or suede in the base with a bit more of, say, this type of tobacco note, potentially some ladies will say that this is slightly feminine, and they wouldn't really take the view that on a man, this would be something for them. Date night fragrance, maybe so. But then again, guys, some ladies may think that they want something a little bit more, from their man at least, something slightly more rugged when it comes to fragrances. This, as I say, is cool for the gym because you're not trying to be too aggressive, but this is not an aggressive fragrance. This is more of a casual office scent. Like I mentioned with this one from Zara, the poplin shirt, this is not, the different fragrances, this one is definitely like straight out of the washing machine type of smell, which is good. Fresh, clean, Daz type of smell. For those that know Daz, I don't know if Daz is in the US, but in the UK, Daz in the big, washing powder anyway. Whereas this one, I say greenery, type of like a sandalwood, maybe this type of creamy, so like tonka bean as well, in my opinion, in the base, what I'm picking up on. It's nice fragrance. Again, it's not, some people saying it's too sweet and too loud. I personally am not opposed to sweet fragrances, and I don't think this one is too loud in my opinion, but compared to some of the other Zara fragrances, and if you're comparing it in that way, maybe you're saying it's too loud because you're used to Zara fragrances being skin sense. This one to me, guys, I'm getting about 4 to 5 hours. By we get to the fourth to fifth hour, it's definitely drying down. You're still getting a few whiffs, but not enough to really make you say to yourself, wow, this is how could I say, this is beast mode. This is not a beast mode fragrance. Some people have hyped it up to be. Personally, in my opinion, it's not a beast mode fragrance. Beast mode fragrance is definitely going to be warm and black. That one could be too much. That could be too overpowering. This one, however, it's nice, it's clean, it's fresh. Again, creamy tonka vibe going on. Again, Spicebomb without the bang. Not a bad fragrance at all, guys. So for all in all, from 1 to 5, I'm still gonna probably just give this one a 3.5. I'd like to say potentially 4, because I think it does step up, and again with a perfumer as well, it does make a difference when Zara actually go out and get these perfumers. So as it goes, guys, I'm gonna give this maybe a 4 for Zara fragrances. And again, I'm trying to think based on Zara fragrances, not other fragrances compared to the latest release from Jean-Paul Gaultier, for example. Completely different. But for this one, guys, 4 out of 5. It's a nice fragrance, guys. If you don't like fragrances that don't have that heavy sort of like maybe, I don't know, manly birch or some sort of tobacco or something going on with like some heavy cedar wood in the base, then maybe this might not be for you. This might be too feminine. But if you want something which again is a little bit more middle of the road, inoffensive, slightly sweet with a tonka bean, definitely a gym scent, casual summer high heat fragrance, this is one for you guys. So thank you very much, guys, for the comments, likes, and subscriptions. I do appreciate it. The channel is continuing to grow, so please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And also, guys, the PayPal information is down there, so please, if you save some time, please give me a donation. Give me £1. It helps me buy these fragrances and we keep the channel going. I'm not quite like Cubanito and those guys and Brooklyn Fragrance Logo and Jeremy Fragrances, just totally off doing his own things at a different level. So we're just trying to build up, guys. But again, these are my honest reviews. And again, if you're, I'm not trying to say average Joe, but if you want someone to give you a honest opinion, I'm giving the honest opinion, whether you like it or not. But by all means, guys, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.